Hello everyone and welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. This is a reading for a client. You guys, this is the Dial Up Your Guides readings. You guys can choose any reading. All the information on how to get a reading from me is in the description box. I do have the tendency to be a little delayed when it comes to readings. But there is like an entire purpose to that. But anyway, I love the person who purchased this reading very, very much. So let's get started. And there was a specific question in regards to this reading. It's in regards to departure. But I feel like for the theme for you around this like first 6 months of this year is the death card. Is not death as in like you can't hear, but death. So a lot of transmutation, and sadness because of departure. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for you in regards to your specific question, but I just had to let you know that it's departure. You're kind of like afraid of departure because you know you're not of this world. We know we're not of this world, but when it comes to seeing people depart and not knowing where they're going to go or where they're going to ascend, if they're going to come back, how they're going to come back, and all these questions arise, it causes more anxiety than not. And I feel like that's what's happening. So let's get started in regards to your stepdad. All right. All right, so I just pulled the cards and then I'm gonna give you the reading now. So here we have Archangel Haniel, Integrity. And then we have the Adept of Flames. So this is what I'm getting from both of these cards, is that he is someone that you don't have to worry about because he's very emotionally in tune. He is someone that carries the weight. He carries a lot of weight. In this reading, there are 2 symbols of the Justice card. So we have Haniel here, and then we have this symbol, which is the Divine Justice, which sometimes people symbolize as breakups, signing documents, contracts, etc. And that's exactly what's happening here. The angels are telling you not to worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know that there's going to be a sense of, yes, departure, and there's going to be a sense of like homelessness, and there's going to be a sense of abandonment, but they're telling me to tell you not to worry because he's always going to be there in spirit form. He might not come back to this planet. He might not come back to the system because I feel like he's done so much, and the integrity plus the divine justice are showing that he has completed his karmic dues. Now, I'm going to tell you what the rest of the cards are, and then I'll give you the rest of the message. So then we have Abundance, and then we have Metatron Wisdom, and then we have Divine Justice again, and then we have Benediction. And what these cards are basically telling me is that he has gained so much karma, he has gained so much good balance in this world, in this life, that he doesn't have to come back here. I know that a lot of people always talk about the archons, and they control everything, but they don't, because your frequency controls everything. So if you're in a very low frequency, that's when they start controlling and manipulating and having the ability to do that, because you're not in a frequency to leave this system or the matrix to begin with. But he has so much of it that he's gone from being a soul that just got here, from having an Akashic records, from being to being a healer. These 3 archangels represent that, and you don't have to worry about him. You should worry more about yourself. And when you get to that plane and when you get there, you're not depressed, you're not down, because his soul is telling me that because you guys know and understand that even if it's just is you, you still have a soul that has a plan, that has structure, that has the records, the memories. It's the energy field that leaves your physical body, your physical source is that consciousness that leaves the body once your body dies out. And his soul is telling me that what he's scared of that happens to you is that you're the one that's staying behind. So you're getting this reading, but the message is really for you because his karmic dues are balanced out. He's actually probably going to it's either Andromeda or the stars or Ceres, because I see like 3 connections here, and that's very important. I also see him going back to the Divine Mother Goddess, excuse me, which in fact is the universe. It's the womb of the universe. So he will be leaving the matrix. He's not bouncing back here. If that's your worry or one of your worries. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but just know that he is not the person you should be worrying about. He doesn't want you to worry about where he's going, what's going to happen to him. He wants you to understand that when that happens, you need to not stay in that frequency or remember him so much or stay so much in depression that if something happens to you, you stay here. He wants to meet you on the other side, but he doesn't want to meet you on the other side of this frequency, of this matrix. He wants to meet you on the other side of where you actually came from, because I feel like he's maybe your stepdad here, but he's the source of where your energy came from in other lives, in other worlds. It's like he's like the crown jewel for you, and he's been guiding you every step of the way. So in this life he was your stepdad, but in your past life he is the origin of where you come from. So I hope that this reading gives you some sort of solace, good energy, good frequency, good vibes. By the way, happy New Year's. I see all the messages, and I will get to them as soon as I'm up to date with everything, because I have to get these messages out to you guys. I have to get these projects out to you guys, including your readings. So I hope that this brings you solace and calms your energies, and know that it's going to be okay. That no matter what you feel like he's done wrong, or what he's done or hasn't done, or because I feel like there's something that you know about him, probably about his past, but the fact that he's taken care of you clears the karma. As probably as sad or as horrible that sounds, some people expect others to go through gruesome things, or think that other people have to go through gruesome things to be able to clear their karma, and that's not the case. If you do for humanity, the universe will do for you, because we're in the center of it all. So I love you very, very much. I hope this reading did you well, and I will see you in the next video. And yes, I do owe you other readings, and I will get to them sooner rather than later. So I love you very much, and for those of you that are watching, please continue to water your life. Bye guys.